Hello, I'm Corelli. Welcome to my channel. If you're watching on YouTube and you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and enable all notifications. And if you're watching on Instagram, follow me, because I'm posting these videos on a regular basis. This one drops a little later, one day later, because I wasn't in time to take some pictures. However, here we are with this video. I'm starting a series of paintings dedicated to horses. And I have to say that I've always been kind of hesitant as to painting horses. I always saw that as a challenge. Not just horses. I think it goes back to the days when I was a kid. And we had practice at the Moscow Zoo when I was to art school. And basically, in the end of the year, in May, or was it in June, we had practice, quote-unquote practice, classes in the Moscow Zoo after the first year in art school. And you were supposed to have a certain number of sketches, a certain number of watercolor studies, and gouache studies, and then you also were supposed to have a certain number of finished works after that practice. You know, it's kind of an end of the year kind of thing, end of the year kind of challenge. So I think I was 12 years old, and I was trying to paint and draw animals live in the Moscow Zoo. And it was pretty damn scary because, damn it, it's not easy. It's, I think it takes some skill for adults to actually be able to do that. Actually, to paint animals from alive, when they move, when they walk around, and they're not laying still, they're not sitting still. Most of them. It's pretty damn difficult. And nobody really explained us kids how to do that. We're all roughly the same age, roughly 12, 13 years old. And everybody was doing just whatever, and because we were kids, apparently we also wanted to have some fun, so we were wasting a whole lot of time riding skateboards and such. And defying the orders of our professors. It was a very fun time, but I remember the struggle, damn it. And I think ever since then, I felt like, oh, horses, that should be difficult because they don't stand in the same place. They walk all the time. And camels and deer and these kind of animals, they tend to not really stand still. Sometimes they do, but I mean, you only have so much time to draw a quick sketch, maybe, but you're not going to be sitting there by the cage, you know, and you probably won't have enough time for, you know, for like an hour to paint from the same pose. So I think ever since then, I just had this kind of ingrained in me that it's going to be somehow difficult. And so approaching horses in oils, that was a completely new thing, because I never really, I mean, I started oils just 2 years ago. And in all of this time, I didn't get to painting every single animal that is there. So this is basically my first oil painting of a horse. And of course, I'm trying to use everything that I have in my toolbox so far. You know, the approach and something that I learned from painting landscapes, something that I learned from painting other animals, and something from portraiture. And I'm trying to use a more loose approach because I said this so many times before, I have this natural propensity to get over fixated on the nitty-gritty of the painting, on small little details, and I know that the origins of these are not really good. It's not a good thing that, you know, I have this going on. It actually is a very bad signal. So I'm starting to get more and more comfortable painting looser, a lot looser. I like the freedom that it allows me, and I like how it turns out, and I love the process of how it happens. And I think that it turns out a lot, I don't know what word to use. It turns out a lot more satisfying to work like this, and I like it. So, well, here's the finished painting. Thank you very much for being with me, and you will hear me next time. Ciao.